Hello, Patriot here. I want to chat today about Trudeau's little entropy comment. He says that the liberal immigration policy is good entropy for Canada. That's an interesting word, this entropy. Entropy means to decline, to crumble, to disintegrate. To retard. It's not a good word, and it's not a good word when he's using it as a good thing for our country. Okay? If you look up entropy, you'll find it's not very nice. I'm going to actually put it in the description, the entropy definition, because it's kind of weird that he would use that word when he's bringing a violent idealism like Islam into our country, where we have children and women who live free. And the fact that he's changed the manual for people coming in, that they don't have to respect human rights, and he's taken out the part that genital mutilation is illegal. Why would he take that out? M103. Think M103, and then think Sharia law, okay? He's setting us up for this. A lot of people don't believe that. A lot of people think it's conspiracy theory and shit. Let me tell you something. It's truth, okay? That's his plan. That's an elitist plan. His puppet masters, because all he is like a little howdy-doody. He's a little puppet on strings. And he doesn't make any laws. He doesn't make any rules here. The Bilderbergs make the rules, okay? So basically, I want to add this little video and see what you think. Have a look.
The world is moving towards more diversity, not less diversity. It's a form of entropy where people will scatter. People will come with different perspectives. The advancement in communications, the raising standards of living around the world, the opportunity for education means that our communities, our boardrooms are, over the course particularly of this coming century, going to be more and more diverse. And the question is going to, or there will be pressure for them to become more and more diverse, because our populations are going to become more and more integrated and diverse. So the question is, do you look at that as a threat to your identity, whether it's a national identity or a corporate identity, that you're going to be bringing in different perspectives that might come at things in a different way than, you know, the founders a few generations ago had? Or do you look at it as an opportunity? An opportunity both to be able to create capacity to view a certain challenge in different ways, but also a capacity to realize that that diversity is reflective of the reality around the world, and if you want to be a successful global enterprise, a successful global company, you need to be able to connect with and understand realities in various places. So for me, the companies that understand that in a time of change, resilience is the most important thing, and that resilience comes, well, look at nature, look at the ecosystems that are most resilient are invariably the ones that have the most diversity built in. So if the temperature rises or the water drops, there are ways to succeed and strategies to move forward. We need that within our business environments as well. And as we open ourselves up to being challenged with different ways of doing things and different perspectives, we end up stronger. We end up better. We end up more nimble. We end up more resilient. And that, I think, is the goal. So it's never about sort of the moral leadership or the right thing, the good thing to do or the right thing to do. It's really very much about what that leads to. And I remember conversations about environmentalism over the past decades where people say, well, this company's going all green, but they don't really care about it. They're just going green because it's popular. And I'd sort of say, well, that doesn't matter. If the motivation doesn't matter as much. If they're actually doing the right things for the environment, who cares if their motivation is because they think they can get more customers and get a profit by doing the right thing? So whether your motivation is to bring in diversity because you're mandated to, because your shareholders want a certain percentage, or you want to be able to broadcast it or PR it, or that you actually believe you're going to get better results for it, doesn't matter. People will realize that you will get better results as you create a more inclusive workforce and have better perspectives.
So what do you think? Do you think he's a little off-kilter or what? This is the man who's running our country. He's actually running it into a ground, but you have to look at everything he's doing, the bail-in laws and all the money he's taken and put in his little Trudeau Foundation and M103 and C16. He's done everything he can to divide our society up, so we're all fighting amongst each other. Because a country that's divided is a lot easier to control than a country who's united, right? We need to get him out. We need to get Max Bernier in. And I'm only promoting Max Bernier because I know his platform is exactly what Canadians want to hear. And basically, someone like him could be good to fix things like NAFTA and other things that Trudeau refuses to fix because George Soros, his handler, didn't tell him he could fix it. And they're supposed to let NAFTA fail. That's the whole point of it. And they're going to blame Trump, okay? It's not Trump's fault. It's not America's fault. It's our fault. It's our government's fault for being puppets. And I think it's time to change the government. What do you think? I'm going to leave you with this thought. Have you noticed in our country the violence growing and growing and growing? There's a reason for that, okay? Like I said, a country divided and a country crumbling is a lot easier to control and manipulate than a country that's united and fighting. So consider that fact when you're having a shower or going for a drive or going for a walk tonight. And consider the fact that it was a tranny that told you this. Hope you all have a good day, and I will talk to you next video. Bye.